Good evening, parents. My name is Tyan, and today I'd like to introduce you to some of the things you can expect your child to be learning during our summer program. So, because I'm not in the classroom today, I've brought up this presentation to act as a stand-in, to give you an idea of what we'll be doing. So, I think a good microcosm for what we'll be doing is the idea of the discussion, because within discussions there are a lot of moving parts. And to illustrate this, I will use an example topic. Is social media harmful? Giving opinions. Firstly, to even begin to speak about a topic, you need to understand the relevant vocabulary. So the students will be introduced and they'll practice through vocabulary sheets, writing and listening, the vocabulary that is relevant to the topic, like scrolling and making posts. After that, they'll be practicing their general discussion language that they use for every topic. So, for example, giving opinions. I think, in my opinion, the way I see it. But discussions aren't just one person talking. They are conversations with 2 or 3 or 4 or more people. So once one person has made their point, it's time for the others to respond. And so we'll be teaching the students to listen to others and to respond to them. You can agree with them. I think you're right. That makes sense. I agree. Or you can disagree. I'm not so sure about that. And once you've exchanged some ideas, you can start interpreting and thinking about them. And then we introduce some nuance. And so this is part of our strategy where each lesson may go a step further if the students are ready. So, for example, in our discussion lesson, we may move on to concessions and changing your mind. Maybe the other students made a really good point, and so you're starting to think differently now. You have to learn the language for that situation. You have a point there. I hadn't thought of that before. And so this hopefully will show you what we will be doing over the summer. Thank you for listening.